are now listening to the Backseat Wrestler Podcast.
Look at Randy Orton slithering. Watch out!
Hosted by Eric and Elvis.
It's LA Knight's game. Yeah.
It's okay. Hey Elvis.
What?
Elvis, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Dun, 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 dun.
What about
Dun,
Cody?
dun, dun, dun,
Can you shut up
dun,
now?
dun,
Copying my
dun,
flannel and shit.
dun. You didn't match my energy. You didn't match my energy at all.
Cause I mean I like The Rock. It's just
Did not match my energy.
fucked up what Cody did to Cody.
Hello and welcome to the number one wrestling podcast in the world, the Backseat Wrestler Podcast. We are back, better than ever, ready to bring you of course, the number one wrestling podcast in the world. Of course, your host Eric and Elvis, ready to get into this because there's a lot of stuff to happen this week.
It was a very good week of wrestling. So
Yeah, crazy. As you can tell from my beautiful singing voice.
yeah, right.
Dwayne, The Rock Johnson, has returned. And I'm so freaking excited for it.
Well, I think we'll get into that separately. I don't know if
It could be a top story. It's freaking
oh,
crazy.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Dwayne The Rock Johnson to return on freaking SmackDown. Freaking insane. Super
Didn't
excited
say
for
a
it.
word. Which was
he didn't need to.
SmackDown ended with nothing, basically. No unanswered questions. We're gonna talk about that when we get to SmackDown. But there's plenty of unanswered questions.
Plenty of
what the hell's
questions.
gonna happen with Cody? I don't know. It's just unanswered.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. There's a lot to talk about there, but we'll definitely get into that when we get into our SmackDown review. But yeah, let's get into our top stories because there's a couple of things that did occur that it was still minor, not minor. There's a major thing.
Why don't you sing this dude's song, Pat McAfee?
Oh, let's go. No. Oh God, yeah, your voice is terrible.
Yeah,
whatever. I'm a better singer than you. Anyways, we had Pat McAfee, full-time Raw commentator. Thank God.
With Michael Cole.
Yeah, with Michael Cole. It's gonna be fire. Can't wait because obviously Michael Cole is great on commentary. Oh, sorry, Pat McAfee. Yeah, both of them are. But
Michael Cole's the GOAT according to Pat McAfee. So
yeah. But that's not really the major top story. Of course, major top story coming out of last week was, of course, Punk being injured at the Royal Rumble and being out of WrestleMania.
Torn triceps, knee surgery, possible 4 to 6 months, maybe even more. So especially at 46 years old, you don't know how long. And he already had torn triceps
in AEW, right?
So
yeah. Is it the same one?
I don't know. I didn't read that. If it's the same one, that might be terrible.
Yeah.
But if it's another one, it's still bad. Now you have 2 torn triceps. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was insane. He got injured.
I wonder what part.
It was when it was actually Drew that did it. Like, surprisingly,
your boy Drew's injuring everybody at this point.
Nah, it was by accident. But like Drew
no, the other ones were storyline. I'm saying he injured other people's storyline. This one was real.
But Drew hit him with like a what the heck was it? It was like a DDT basically, and like I guess like Punk landed wrong. He tried to put like his arm out, and he messed up his tricep that way. I watched it back.
And Drew didn't care apparently. I guess we can go right into the first segment of Raw. If you want to.
Yeah, of course. Let's get into our WWE Raw review because, again, there wasn't really much top stories other than that, but a lot of stuff that happened here did happen on Raw. So, yeah, of course, with Punk getting injured, he opens up the show. Punk is talking about how he is injured, how he doesn't think he's going to be able to fight at WrestleMania, how it's not in his cards. He's basically like, sad story. I'm never going to be able to main event WrestleMania. And then he gets interrupted by freaking Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
You could talk about what the hell Drew McIntyre said.
Actually, you want to put red?
No,
okay.
It's fine.
All right. It don't matter. But yeah, Drew comes in basically saying he prayed and hoped for the injury, which is kind of fucked up.
It's so funny, though. I was dying at that. He was like,
he was so happy about it.
He really said, he was like, I want you to know I'm not a spiritual person.
Yeah.
But I prayed for this to happen. It's like, this dude was praying on his downfall. I was dying.
So after that, they basically just went back and forth. Like CM Punk, and then CM Punk obviously not happy about that.
Yeah.
So he said when he gets healthy, the first person he's going to come after is Drew. So then Drew attacks him with a headbutt and stuff. But then Sami Zayn came for the save.
Yeah.
That's a little rivalry going on between them because Sami Zayn just came back from injury for Drew. So
yeah, but
see what happens there.
That whole like him interrupting him saying that he prayed for that. was freaking hilarious. Like when he said that, the first thing that came to my head was Meek Mill's "Dreams and Nightmares."
Yeah,
it was like I used to pray for times like this.
I used to pray for times. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was hilarious.
so funny. But Drew basically said he's going to live Punk's dream and take his spot at WrestleMania again, because of course he's already main event of WrestleMania and won the title. They brawl. Drew stomps on freaking CM Punk's arm, which led people to believe, like, hey, is it a work? I was like, I don't really think so.
No, he probably something on the other arm.
No, it was the same arm.
Oh.
It was the same.
What wasn't the arm? The triceps is in that, like.
It's right triple O. This is tricep. This bicep.
Yeah. Whatever.
So he stomped on his bicep. I mean, like, yeah, it's still gonna hurt your tricep, but
I'm not a doctor, so sorry.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Drew stomped on his arm, but Sammy came out for the save. Of course, they ended up having a match later on in the night that Drew ended up winning as well.
Yeah.
Drew,
that was the main event. Yeah.
That was the main event. Yeah, they're pushing Drew to the moon now,
and it was basically clean. I mean, I remember Sami Zayn went for the haluva kick.
Yeah.
Drew put his hands up and he got hit in the nuts, but it was clean. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't.
Yeah.
The commentators always try to make it seem on purpose. Commentators
Whatever.
are hating. Drew pinned him clean.
Yeah, Drew didn't stop the trolling there though, because Drew on Instagram and stuff, he posted like a video of him. He was like, this is why, this is how you work out your tricep. You should always work out your tricep. Yeah. He's doing like tricep exercises. I was dying.
Oh yeah, I did see that. The arm exercise. He said never skip arms.
Yeah, never skip arms. Dude is so petty. And then he also posted a meme of like him, like he was like a guy like bending over a grave and he's like deuces up and it's his face. And on the tombstone, it said, "Here lies CM Punk's WrestleMania dreams."
That's crazy.
Crazy as hell.
They could do the same for Cody.
Yeah, they can also do the same for Cody with the Rock. With the Rock's face just like this. Oh my god. But yeah, of course, Drew basically ended CM Punk's dreams, and CM Punk said that when he comes back, the first thing he's going to go after is Drew. So that rivalry is going to be great. I can't wait for that. That's going to be a good rivalry. But yeah, no CM Punk this year. I'm pretty upset about that because it was already set. It was supposed to be CM Punk versus Seth and Cody versus Roman. But because of CM Punk's injury and, of course, the whole thing with like Brock Lesnar, because Brock Lesnar was supposed to be involved in something like that.
Yeah, no Brock, but for other reasons. No CM Punk for injury. And we're gonna have Seth, but an injured Seth, so we don't know what's gonna happen there.
They're gonna all the plans are ruined. They're basically just trying to switch it around, and they had to bring out the big guns, and that's why The Rock came out on SmackDown.
We'll talk about it, but it's kind of fucked up.
I like it.
I like it, but I like The Rock versus Roman, but it's still kind of fucked up for Cody.
I understand.
All right, whatever. Next thing up was Judgment Day versus DIY.
Yeah, DIY versus Judgment Day for the tag titles. Pretty good, I guess.
Pretty good.
Good match.
One thing I gotta say is I'm not the only one that said this. Mad people have been saying it.
What?
DIY, they're great, but their music's terrible. But it's not only them. WWE has completely downgraded with the quality of entrance music.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For 90% of the roster.
Yeah, no,
literally generic. Like people were complaining about the Rumble, like, oh, who's this? They didn't know who it was. It was Ricochet. He used to have a banger theme. Yeah. Now he has some generic I don't know. Their themes that just went down.
Yeah, they did go down.
Where's Jim Johnson, who made all the fire themes back then?
Yeah, that dude they need to bring it back.
The last theme he ever made was, I believe it was Baron Corbin's first theme, which was really good. And I remember they made the one with the freaking the lottery sounds. That shit was terrible. But that was apparently I heard that was the last theme he made was Baron Corbin's first one. Nice. Oh, he was a beast at making it.
I don't know.
And now there's this generic.
I know what you mean though, because like usually like whenever like somebody's music comes on, there's usually like an iconic beginning to the song, whether it's like a phrase or like a beat drop or something, and like everybody like distinctively know whose that is. Like for example, with The Rock, if you smell what The Rock is cooking, Randy Orton, I hear voices in my head.
Cody Rhodes has a good.
Cody Rhodes has like the beat drop.
I feel like they only put themes on the top stars, and everybody else is just
basic, literally
generic. BS. It's like the generic music you got in the WWE games when you're trying to create a superstar.
Oh, like Hardcore 3.
Generic theme 3.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Like they really need to fix that because that's just it's part of the show.
Yeah.
Not the only one to complain about that. But anyways, Judgment Day defeated DIY in a great tag team match they retained. Damian Priest calls out R-Truth to the ring to apologize to him for throwing him out. Instead, he tells Truth that he was never part of Judgment Day.
Yeah, but the funniest part about that was Truth saying that they're like family. He said Priest is his older brother.
Oh, yeah,
and Finn is a weird uncle. Like, it was really funny.
Yeah,
because Priest was like, I'm younger than you.
For real, this was that old.
Yeah, I think, R-Truth was like, 56?
It's got to be like 50-something,
Yeah, 56, something like that. But anyways, they ended up jumping.
Not Damian. Damian turned around. He said, we got to do this to you. And he turned around and let them jump him.
They ended up jumping them. The Miz came out. They beat the crap out of the Miz as well.
They leave both Miz and R2 laid out.
Yeah. And this comes after basically Rhea saying like, hey, like we failed at Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
We need to show everybody why we're on top. We're on top of the game and stuff like that. So
yeah.
It's cool. I mean, like it shows Judgment Day is still not to be messed with, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, they beat up the Miz and R-Truth. Not really that much, but still.
And they defeated DIY.
That was good.
Right before that. So, yeah, it doesn't make them look.
Yeah. Of course, after that, we had a major thing, which was Cody Rhodes coming out to discuss who he's going to choose.
Yeah, he was celebrating his Rumble win.
Yeah, celebrating his Rumble win, saying he was going to choose. But he gets interrupted by, surprisingly, Seth freaking Rollins, who says he shouldn't face Roman at Mania and that he should face him at Mania. And he just fucking flamed Roman Reigns.
Basically saying Roman isn't the man because he barely shows up. Roman's a cheater, basically. He said he's been the fighting champion. He's the one that's been active, which is true.
Still funny, though.
And he said the World Heavyweight Champion is the most prestigious title in WWE. I can debate that, but whatever. And then
it's the second. It's
clearly a second, but whatever. He has been a fighting champion, though. We'll give him that.
Oh, really, for sure.
Active as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, he flamed Roman.
But
Roman got him back.
Yeah, Roman got him back.
We can talk about that.
Really good.
But Roman got him back.
Yeah.
Really good, too.
Yeah, really good. But, yeah, what are your thoughts? Do you want to see Cody versus Seth?
Cody says he'll think about it. So after the Rock thing, I went right to Instagram and they already posted it. Comments, everybody going crazy, defending Cody, damn, Cody should have got the spot. But I seen some crazy ideas. I seen one idea saying Cody versus Seth night 1.
Yeah.
And then Cody wins, and then Cody comes and uses night 2 also. Or Cody faces the winner of night 2. And
That's
they combine the title again.
That doesn't make any sense.
But apparently Damian Priest cashes in and still takes the World Heavyweight Champion. It's just Cody versus thing. It was kind of I seen it, but I did see a bunch of stuff like that. I'm like, what?
I would hate that.
So apparently it's Cody versus Cody versus Seth. Let's do Damian Priest cashes in.
Yeah.
But then Cody still gets his match with Roman, I don't know, the next night or after that somehow. But I don't know. No. But I feel like he's got to face Roman for that title. I don't know when now or Elimination Chamber.
I don't know. All I know is that, Cody versus Seth it looks like that's probably going to be what the hell they're going to do at Mania, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, still might be Drew though, so I don't know.
It still might be Drew. I don't think it's going to be Drew. I don't think it's going to be
probably
Drew.
Probably not. Yeah.
But anyways, in terms of Cody versus Seth, I wouldn't mind seeing that. I understand why people want him to face Roman, and I understand why people are upset about that whole thing. But you have to do Rock versus Roman, I believe. I mean, honestly, you have to do Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania. People were complaining about Rock is old, we don't want to see him thing. But it's just what do you want to do? You want him to wait another year, and then we have to wait another year, and Rock gets older? I mean, it's just going to be worse.
The point was they were saying second straight year Royal Rumble. Maybe he's finally going to dethrone Roman, and then now The Rock enters again.
Yeah,
The Rock is he became a member of the TKO board. He's like, I'm taking your spot right away.
No, I don't know. It's just also,
and they're like, yo, let's just throw Cody on the.
But it's also why do you want to see the same main event back to back? I never want to see the same main event back to back.
I mean, we've had it before.
But. I know, but I didn't like that. I didn't like Rock versus Cena too. Even though it was a decent match, I didn't want to see it back to back. I didn't want to see Roman versus freaking Brock Lesnar 7 times in a fucking row.
Undertaker Shawn was great.
Okay, that's not a main event. That's not a main event.
Oh, okay, it wasn't.
And that's the greatest WWE match of all time. Yeah. So that's different. I don't know. I don't want to see it back to back. I mean, I understand why people want him to finish the story with Roman. And if you think about it, in this whole speech, we'll talk about it on SmackDown, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
It makes sense as to what the heck he's doing. We'll talk about it on the SmackDown review. But moving on from this, because I want to talk about.
But his story was about the WWE Championship.
Yeah,
but he did mention that. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on SmackDown.
Not about the world.
Yeah, well, I want to continue on Raw and finish this out first. Of course, we had Jay versus Bronson Reed. So Jay Uso versus Bronson Reed, which was it was a good match. Jay Uso ended up picking up the win. It's just more so momentum for him. At
times, it did look like Bronson Reed was going to win, but
for sure,
they put up a good match.
It was a decent match, I would say. I mean, it wasn't everything. It wasn't all that, but it was still good.
Then we saw. I can get right into this, I guess.
Yeah.
Andrade backstage with Adam Pearce. Signs were raw. I don't know. I want to know what your thoughts on that, because I'm thinking hopefully he gets used as a top star, because he's a hell of a wrestler, obviously.
He is a hell of a wrestler.
I just hope they don't just throw him in one of those crazy little, or in that LWO type. I don't think they're going to do that, though, but.
They might. They kind of teased it.
Oh, that's true.
But then again, they're on SmackDown. He signed with Raw, so they're keeping him away from that.
But no, he deserved at least a mid-card title, we'll see. Run like that.
We'll see. I think the problem with him,
but there are a lot of top heavy stars.
Which it's not a problem that I don't think it's a problem, but like the problem with casual viewers is he can't cut a good English promo.
Yeah,
and that's like an issue with casual viewers. I don't think it's a problem. Obviously, we're Spanish, so we can freaking understand it. But also like all he needs is a translator, kind of like what Shinsuke has.
I mean, you have Io, the champion, and she barely speaks the lick of English, so. It doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter to me at all. Yeah, but like I think that's like the problem.
Nakamura
was
champion
like
once. He don't really speak like
multiple.
You don't times. Need to speak. He can do. They can do like what they do McEnroe. Those video promos in Spanish.
That's what I'm saying.
Just translates it.
Yeah,
and he could probably do fight, or he could just have a manager speak for him. Zelina Vega.
Yeah, but Zelina's on SmackDown.
Oh, that's true.
So he's not. That's not gonna happen.
But anyways, he can have a manager, or they can do like video promos, and he can still speak English. Not that he can't speak English.
Yeah,
he's with Charlotte. I mean,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Definitely speaks English.
But of course, yeah, that happens. We
also saw Nick Aldis backstage too. Was there too also, and then we saw he picked up a phone call. He said it was Braun Breaker.
Yeah,
and then he just walked away.
Yeah, but that doesn't. That
wasn't really nice.
That's really nothing because like he's still gonna talk with what the heck?
Yeah, he's still gonna talk with Raw. That's what I was gonna say.
With Raw, so it doesn't really matter.
We saw it on SmackDown.
It's good to see that he's gonna be on the main roster, but other than that, we can't really talk about much.
I hope he's on Raw because of Gunther.
Yeah, I want him to face Gunther, but at Mania, that'd be so.
Which I'm pretty sure they're gonna do because SmackDown already signed.
What?
Wait, who did they sign?
They didn't sign anybody.
Oh, they didn't sign nobody.
Yeah, they haven't signed anybody yet. I think he's gonna sign with SmackDown to be honest.
But maybe Jade.
We'll see. Of course, we also had Gunther versus Kofi Kingston for Intercontinental Champion. Of course, Gunther ended up winning as he should.
Yep.
Of course, appearing right after laid out New Day, which put a huge smile on Gunther's face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling with this New Day rivalry, could somehow Biggie finally return and get on the rivalry with Gunther, maybe? Mm-hmm. I think that would be pretty cool.
Maybe.
It's been a long time. That neck injury was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ready. I remember seeing reports not too long ago that he still wasn't ready or something.
I don't know. We'll see.
So I don't know. We'll see. That kind of looks like it. I don't know. It's just the way they're building this up.
Yeah. Of course, we also had the Bayley promo celebrating her Royal Rumble win. We'll get more into her actual promo.
Yeah,
on
her
SmackDown,
actual promo was
because this one was just Rhea Ripley interrupting, saying that if she chooses her, blah blah blah. But then Nia Jax came out and attacked Rhea Ripley, laid her out in the ring, laid her out in the ring.
3 straight leg drops.
Yeah. Nia tells Bayley to choose Eel because Rhea won't make it to WrestleMania. We all know that's a lie. Nia Jax is going to lose, but I kind of like the build up. I feel like that. I guess that's the match at
Nia is getting better
chamber,
too.
Right?
Yeah, probably.
It's Bayley versus sorry, not Bayley. My mistake. Rhea versus Nia Jax at Elimination Chamber.
I thought that was going to be. I feel like it's going to be WrestleMania.
You think so?
Because
I don't think
she even said it. Oh yeah, she did say Rhea won't make it at WrestleMania. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, I think it's still going to be a big match. Bex versus Rhea. To be honest,
somebody said Jay Cargo versus Rhea.
That can happen too.
Jay Cargo versus Bianca. There's a lot of matches you can make.
Yeah, there is.
The women's they're getting even. They already have a top heavy roster and they're just getting better.
Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, that basically does it for our Raw review. I guess we can get into our WWE SmackDown review. All right, let's get into our WWE SmackDown review. Of course, this was a major SmackDown.
Yeah.
Where we got the implications of basically the Royal Rumble. Between, of course, the Women's Royal Rumble and the Men's Royal Rumble.
It wasn't like really because of the matches. It was a lot of the storylines got built up and they're in this, and then new storylines coming.
Yeah.
So we can get right into
it with the number one thing, which we already talked about a little bit, but of course, the whole thing with The Rock.
Yeah, basically, so we can just start from the top.
Yeah, of course. So Roman came out saying that he heard what Seth said, which was freaking hilarious.
About being the guy and stuff and having the better title.
He called Seth his little brother.
He sunned him right there, right?
He sunned him. He little broed him. He says his title. He says the title Seth has is basically the loser bracket title.
The number 2. Anybody that's gonna have the title is always gonna be number 2 because he already beat everybody. He said
exactly, and it's true. He did beat.
He said he beat everybody, so everybody else is number 2.
Yeah, super funny. I thought it was great.
He addressed how Seth talked about his schedule.
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, but I make 10 times more than Seth. He was like, so what would you rather make? Would you rather make Seth money?
Yeah.
Or Tribal Chief money?
He said, I work 10 times less and make 10 times more, which is probably true.
He flamed him. That was hilarious. But of course, after that, he also said that Cody is an idiot because he has morals and he has values.
Yeah.
And he was basically saying that he's like, Cody, you can either pick, you can either choose to be the number 2 champion in the company or you can have a chance at number 1. Basically saying like, if you choose me, you have a chance at number 1. Blah blah blah.
Which is probably true. Yeah.
Yeah. Cody comes out with the longest freaking intro ever. It was longer than Roman Reigns.
Yeah, with the commercial.
Went to commercial break and everything, and he still came out. He says that he still wants Roman's title. He asked Roman what is finishing the story. He says, is it taking the title or is it taking everything from you? Which I thought was like a really nice.
It makes
what
sense.
What the hell was to come.
Me too. As soon as he said that,
I was like,
I mean, you already sent me that.
Yeah.
That when people spotted The Rock in Birmingham, Alabama before that.
Exactly. So Cody says he's coming for Roman and the title, but not at WrestleMania. And then he said that he's talked to a lot of mentors and that Roman knows one of them. And then one of the loudest pops of the year, and the year just started, I know, comes when freaking The Rock comes out. I even jumped up like, holy shit.
Cody just shakes his hand and walks out.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what are they doing to Cody?
People were like trolling Cody though, saying that he got cooked on live TV, which is just like, bro, chill out.
They just left. He walked away, left both of the cousins in the ring.
Yeah.
Rock and Roman stand face to face. The show ended.
Yeah.
Face to face.
But like electrifying.
Yeah. Apparently they went off air and he pointed to the WrestleMania sign after, like The Rock and stuff.
Insane.
But yeah.
Yeah. No promo was taken. It left everybody wanting more, which is good.
I mean, yeah.
Because now we're excited to see what the heck is going to happen. There's going to be promo battles there between Heyman and Rock. Rock trying to get Roman to have promo battles.
And Roman's been better on promo too. Like, ever since he's been with Heyman, he can actually cut a promo himself now. He doesn't need.
Yeah.
Before the man he was getting cooked by Cena stuff years ago. Now he's really good on promo.
But no, it's people are mad. People are upset because they were just like, Cody basically just gave away his Rumble win.
Yeah. It's not really mad. It's just
he didn't really give it away though, because he can still face Seth. He never said he wasn't going to face Seth.
But still, the point was to finish the story
at WrestleMania. But his story isn't with Roman. His story is with the
WWE title though.
Yeah.
How's he going to win the WWE title at WrestleMania facing this dude?
He doesn't have to win it at WrestleMania.
But that's the point. The story was to win the title at WrestleMania.
No, his story is to win the title.
I know, but at WrestleMania, I don't know. He won the Royal Rumble. You would like to see, but I guess
I don't know.
Do it against Seth.
I'm on the side where
he'll get it in the future. I'm pretty sure, obviously.
Yeah, a lot of people are really pissed off about it, but it's just like you can't please every fan. The thing is, people were routing for Rock versus Roman since forever. Now that you got it, you're mad because you wanted Cody. Chill out.
Yeah, but like you said, like last week, I believe.
What?
They could have just had Cody versus Roman. Cody dethroning Roman, whether it's the help from The Rock or something.
That would be
then just do it next year. They could have even did that at SummerSlam, to be honest. Yeah. SummerSlam is always it's the second biggest to me.
Yeah,
they could even did battle head of the table at SummerSlam. No title needed, or just wait for next WrestleMania. Even though, I get it, he'll be a year older, but that dude's in fantastic shape.
Still,
I mean, it's been years since he wrestled.
But there's a difference between that shape and wrestling shape. You get gassed.
Yeah. But still, it's like same thing. He's gonna wrestle right now.
I don't know.
I feel like a year wouldn't make too much of a difference. I mean, I get what you're saying.
That match has to be at Mania. I don't care what anybody says. That match has to be at Mania. I don't want to see back to back the same main event. Freaking Cody versus Roman. I understand he needs to finish the story, but I don't like seeing the same main event back to back.
It had to be Cody versus Roman.
What?
Triple threat. That could have been cool too, to be honest. But it doesn't fit into the bloodline.
It's just an insert,
Yeah, it wouldn't fit into the tribal chief versus tribal.
Yeah,
I get
and
it.
honestly,
but that still would have been pretty cool.
But look, Roman doesn't even have an opponent at Elimination Chamber. He can still face Cody at Elimination Chamber.
But I don't know. He wants to finish the story, I'm pretty sure, at WrestleMania.
He's not going to, not now.
Because if he wins, let's say he wins the title against Roman at Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't he? He's still supposed to main event WrestleMania. Who the hell would he face then?
He can do champion versus champion against Seth.
I know, but what's the point? Nobody wants to see another unification.
I know, but I'm saying like
I don't know. No. Wait, hold on, wait.
What?
Unless during that unification match, what the hell is Priest comes out and cashes in for one of them, I guess, or after for
exactly. That can work.
That's another thing that can happen. Think
about it like that. He cashes in for like the World Heavyweight Championship and he wins. That's it.
Yeah, he can do that then. Yeah, because the unification would make no sense right now.
Yeah,
it's exactly. 2 different brands again. Yeah,
I don't know.
Unless they do it and then it's the cash in. Well, I don't know.
Well, that's what they can do.
There's so much shit that can happen we don't even know. So I guess we're left with unanswered that we're gonna have to be watching.
I don't know. All you know is that they can do Cody versus Seth. They can do Cody versus whoever the hell they want at Mania.
Yeah, I Actually, let me say this: do you think The Rock should beat Roman? Because I honestly don't believe he should.
I think
he's in his 50s.
I think the only reason he should beat Roman is if they're gonna have a second match like the next pay-per-view or at SummerSlam.
Maybe, but I don't know.
A
lot of people like if you're gonna do Rock versus Roman, everybody loves The Rock, but Roman is.
But this is the
peak
thing.
Roman right now too.
But this is the thing. Cody said that he wants to take everything from him.
Yeah, I know.
So obviously, one of the main things he wants to take away is his family, his tribal status. And I think that's why he gave it up to The Rock. So Rock can take his tribal status. So if Rock wins, he takes his tribal status.
What would it do if Roman beats The Rock? That just elevates him even more.
Well, obviously,
that just elevates him even more unbeatable. And then Cody can finally take away because it's not going to be the same if I'm pretty sure Cody wants to beat Roman.
Yeah.
If The Rock already beat him first, then Cody's not the one that ended that title reign. That's another thing too. I'm pretty sure they I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
All I know is that
a lot of shit can happen. So I don't know.
Like Rock can win. I'm not saying I want him to win. Don't put those words in my mouth. I'm just saying if he does win, they better have like a second match at SummerSlam or something like that.
I said, I think Roman beating The Rock would elevate, and a lot of he's like, isn't he close to like number 2, like passing Hogan or something?
Well, I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah,
I think he's going to win.
So another year of the memes of Roman winning at WrestleMania again. Yeah. Everybody pissed and they still put their fingers up.
But it's just like, I don't know. Like
that was just
he's so close to of course having the record other than of course the 10-year record.
I don't know if anybody's gonna beat
nobody's gonna beat that.
But he can pass Hogan.
Yeah, he can pass Hogan, which is probably what they want. Honestly, with the whole thing with like Roman passing him, it's if they wanted to do it, they're obviously not going to want to do Cody versus Roman because they don't want Cody to lose back to back. Because then now it's just put like Cody as it's like nothing.
That's another So that's I feel like they should have just never had him win the Royal Rumble then. But at the same time, it's like
I don't know.
They should have just had him win the next Royal Rumble then, not this one, and then he could probably beat Roman. But I don't know.
No, I don't want Roman to hold it for another freaking year.
That's what it looks like. You think Roman's not going to lose on any other pay-per-view than WrestleMania?
SummerSlam?
Nah.
And a Saudi show?
He's not. If he loses at a Saudi show, I'm quitting WWE for 6 months.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Everybody I'm not, but what the hell, man?
Even people right now are Saudi just like, shows? Oh, like, I'm done with WWE. Like,
no. That makes no sense. That has nothing to do with that. Yeah. Nothing right now. It's just good, actually.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the damn Saudi shows always take, like, remember they used to have Goldberg come in and beat people for titles? Nah, I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
A lot of people, like, the Prince paid a lot for The Rock, though, and there is a Saudi show, I believe, coming up.
Yeah. After Mania, I think.
So it's probably...
That's what I'm saying. Like, they
always paying mad money for that.
They can literally have The Rock win, which I'm not saying that's what I want. I'm just saying if they do that, they're probably going to have them face each other again and have Roman win.
I mean, yeah, because The Rock is already... He's not going to be around long. He's not going to be wrestling,
No, not at all. But still, I'm looking forward to this match. Honestly, I'm on like I'm on like the minority.
Yeah,
where I'm more excited for this match than I am Cody versus Roman because we've already seen that match. That's just me though.
Yeah, the match itself, but like about the story too, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's like a 50-50 for me, to be honest.
We'll see.
Either way, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna be happy watching it. So.
Exactly. Either way, I'm watching. I'm gonna be happy about it.
Just the look on Cody felt like damn, he's sad as hell. He's dying inside.
He's dying inside.
Even though he's still gonna get his moment, I'm pretty sure. But
he is.
He's not the big moment with Roman.
Yeah.
But technically, he's the one that has to be. So would Rock and Roman even be main event?
Yeah.
Roman won Cody won Royal Rumble. He's technically main event WrestleMania.
He's gonna do night one.
No, night one is Bayley and thing. Remember, because she won the Royal Rumble, she's main evented.
They don't do that every year though. There's been times where the woman who won the Royal Rumble did a main event.
Oh, I remember her saying main event. I could have sworn.
I don't think they're gonna do it. I think
probably not. But I could have sworn I heard it. I could have sworn I heard one of her posts say
because
main event WrestleMania.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't think they're gonna do it that way.
I feel like Cody and Seth, if they do that, it's probably not gonna be main event then.
I think it's gonna be main event, but we'll see.
Because Rock and Roman, probably like you said, it's probably gonna.
That's 100%.
It's gonna have to be main event. Yeah, I guess.
There's nothing that's gonna top that in terms of like the atmosphere and stuff like that. But anyways, let's move on from that because we still have a lot of unanswered questions that we need to, of course, get. But we can talk about the whole Bayley situation.
Damage control,
yeah. So Bayley came out with damage control and a really, really good promo. I think she was talking about.
I don't know if did you see before that in the locker room when
they were talking.
When they were talking and they were like, what Io said, Bayley's done tonight. And they started laughing and he saw Bayley watching in the background.
Yeah.
Obviously, once you seen that, you're like, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she's definitely choosing her. We called this months ago.
Yeah, we did.
Bailey basically said that she basically going to announce who the hell she's going to face. She says damage control is family, but sometimes the people you think are your biggest support system are not there. And then she turns to damage control and starts speaking to them in Japanese. And they look, the way their faces dropped.
Did you see Adam Pearce in the background? He went,
yeah.
You probably had no idea what
the way their faces dropped. I figured Adam Pearce in the background, like, I don't know what they're saying, but damn.
The whole crowd was like, oh, they had no idea what the whole crowd was.
For real. She says, oh, like, you think I didn't know you guys were talking shit about me the past couple of months? He's like, I picked up a thing or two while listening to you guys. And then she like looks at Eel and she's like what happened? Like,
she was like addressing Eel.
Yeah, she was saying like before they came, we were so close. What the heck happened? And then Kabuki Warriors came and attacked her from behind. But then she fucking like grabbed a pipe out of nowhere.
She grabbed it from under the ring when she was like trying to.
It was under the ring, okay,
or the side of the ring.
I was like the way I saw
she
it,
beat him with a pipe basically.
Yeah, the way I saw it, she just like pulled it out. I was like, what the fuck is this?
And then Io, like she beat the Kabuki Warriors. Then Io grabbed the turtle about to hit her, and Bailey was like that. Io walked away.
Yeah, she hesitated about hitting Io, which I think is like a major thing.
But Io hesitated because Io had the title. That's why. That's all.
Yeah, no, I think they. But the way they looked at each other was just like they didn't really want to do that.
I don't think so, to be honest. No.
Honestly, no, because like
I think it was just they hesitated because they both had a weapon. That's it.
No, I think it's more so because Bailey and they still like each other.
Bailey took the mic and said that she's
because even before that, like when Bailey was like pouring her heart out to Io looked like she was like sad about it.
She did it, so whatever.
I don't know.
What the hell was Dakota Kai ass?
That's another thing. I think they kept her out purposely because she's gonna stick with Bailey. I think that's what they're gonna do. But anyways, in terms of like that whole thing,
isn't Dakota Kai like Australian or Samoan or is it Samoan?
I don't know.
He's
Samoan. I was
gonna say Elimination Chamber's in Australia. That's why I'm thinking that's probably.
She's still injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, of course, with the whole Bailey thing, I feel like at Mania she might lose. I mean, I want her to win, but like we've seen this before, where like friends became enemies, and then they're about to win, or they have to do something drastic to do it, but they can't do it because they still have feelings, such as like hitting someone with a chair or something, and they throw it out. Like Bailey, and then that's a callback to Bailey when she faced Sasha, and she was gonna hit Sasha with the chair, but then she couldn't do it because they were best friends, and then she ended up losing that match. Great callback. I just thought about that right now. I think
she has to do it though.
She's gonna have to, obviously, but I'm saying that's a great callback, and maybe she actually does do it this time and she learns from her mistakes.
She probably still hesitates and then does it still. Like, she hesitates at first and she's like, nope, boom.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying that's a smart move by Triple H. But yeah, super excited for that. That's at WrestleMania. We called it. I got Bailey winning, but there is a chance Io does win. We'll see. And yeah, we finally got Bailey as a face again. Super excited for that. We also had on the show Logan Paul basically saying that he underestimated Kevin Owens. He called him a freaking donut, though, which is hilarious. He says that he's still champ, even though Kevin Owens beat the crap out of him.
Yeah.
Kevin came out, basically said that he wants a rematch. Logan said this was I wrote this because it was funny. But Logan says, like, Kevin, get away from me. You smell horrible. KO says, I bathed in Prime. Yeah. And Logan says, it must not have been cherry ice. That flavor's delicious. Yeah. It's like, bro, like the freaking promoting Prime. Always promoting Prime. But anyways, Kevin Owens wants a match.
Yeah, he told him he's
Logan saying no.
Then he went to commentary.
Yeah. We then had Austin Theory versus Kevin Owens in a pretty decent match.
I don't know. Yeah, I wrote it wrong. I wrote Logan Paul defeated Austin Theory. I meant to say Kevin Owens defeated Austin.
Yeah.
With the brass knuckles, too.
Yeah.
I mean, Logan threw it to Theory, but Kevin Owens took it.
Well, I mean, we said this. We said they're probably going to have the match again. I guess at Elimination Chamber. That should be fun.
I would have liked to seen a U.S. title Elimination Chamber match, but whatever.
They might still do it. They haven't even announced any Elimination Chamber matches, so hopefully.
Probably going to do that or just do one for the next challenger for Rhea. Or no, you already said Rhea.
We're going to have two. We're definitely going to have two. Whether it's a woman's one for the number one contender versus
number
Rhea.
one contender IC title because they're already going to that.
Yeah, or the IC title or just one for the U.S. title. They're going to have one.
Braun Breaker.
I hope Braun
probably
Breaker
still early though.
Yo, Braun Breaker's spearing people through the freaking
through the pod.
Through the plexiglass.
Call back to Goldberg. He does have the Goldberg tattoo too.
Yeah.
So he was a fan of him, obviously.
Yeah. Hopefully that happens. That'd be freaking cool. We also had
the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, go for
qualifying match. It was a British Strong Style, which is Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
Yeah.
Versus Pretty Deadly versus LWO versus Legado del Fantasma. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate win. They advance.
Yeah.
So they're going to face the winner. They're going to have another Fatal 4-Way Tag Team qualifying match on Raw Whoever wins that one, they face each other. Whoever wins gets the Undisputed Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, the match.
Which right now, I don't know any tag teams right now.
That's going to be able to like beat them?
Beat them. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think they hold the titles to Mania, and then they lose that Mania.
I was going to say,
they need something for
what's
Priest
that new team that just happened? The new faction.
What? The Testament?
The Final Testament, but they already having them getting beat up every time they put them on twice. They get beat.
I was talking about that too. That was stupid. Karrion Kross in the Final Testament, which is Arthur's of Pain.
They have a good entrance. They look like a good team, but they keep having them beat up, and they didn't have a match.
Yeah, they came out like they were going to have a match.
It was supposed to be a match. It was booked as a match, and they just fought for a little bit. 2 minutes.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley and B-Fab and Street Profits came out
and beat him up.
And then
like, why is every time Bobby Lashley goes against Karrion Kross, he beats him up?
But there was like no bell rang.
Yeah,
nothing happened. It was like a minute. It's like, bro, like you really, what the hell was that?
This is gonna bury this new faction with the fire entrance and everything.
Yeah, for as good as SmackDown was, that was stupid.
It was stupid as hell.
Yeah, I did not like it at all. Other than that, last thing, of course, was Tiffany Stratton and Naomi actually signed to SmackDown.
Both of them.
Super excited for that.
Tiffany Stratton, she came out the locker room pissed because they were like all the other, they were like celebrating Naomi. And she was like, "What about me?" And then she smacked the shit out of Michin and walked up and ran away. That shit was hilarious. It was loud.
And then she ended up facing Michin later in the night. Me again. I don't care.
Michin, whatever. And she beat her in her SmackDown debut. Yeah. So she just buried Michin right there.
It was
smacked
funny,
the shit out of her, then buried her.
Yeah. I like Tiffany.
That shit was hilarious.
I think she's a great wrestler, and I think her character is amazing. She's a great heel. Yeah. And like, she's very easy to not
that
like.
That shit was hilarious, though.
So looking forward to see what the heck she does on the main roster. She could be a big power player in the near future because she has, like I said, she has the look, she has the talent.
So they already smacked 2 superstars. So I'm pretty sure Jade probably gonna sign with Raw.
Yeah, probably.
Because who wouldn't like to see a Jade versus Rhea or something?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Or
Jade versus Nia.
Or versus
Belair. She eliminated Nia, remember?
Yeah.
So you never know.
We'll see.
Versus Belair, but isn't Belair? I thought Belair was on SmackDown.
I have no idea.
Anyways,
whatever. Anyways,
that was WWE. Right there.
That was WWE in a nutshell for this week. We can get into
our Dynamite only.
Yeah,
because we are filming on Saturday.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the AEW side of things for this week of wrestling. What do you think of this week of the wrestling in terms of AEW?
It's been all right.
It's been all right.
It's been all right. I'm not because they're great still. It's just I feel like obviously with the MJF injury and then still got Adam Cole. I don't know. It's taking a little hit, but I like how they're up Hangman and Swerve again. So that's great.
I don't like that though.
I mean, not together. I just mean they're building them up. Like,
okay.
If it was separately, it would have been better. But at least they're building them up.
Yeah. Well, let's get into that then. Okay. So of course, first thing we had was Rob Van Dam, which was Swerve's special guest opponent. Yeah. That was the main event. So it was Rob Van Dam versus Swerve in a hardcore match, which obviously was just as soon as they said hardcore match, I was like, oh, let's freaking go. But yeah, Rob Van Dam actually put on a hell of a freaking show.
Always does.
Yeah, but doesn't he? At that age, it's crazy
he's
how
in good shape.
It's crazy how much how good he still is.
He's asking for that full-time contract.
Yo, for real. But yeah, it was a great match. They had Samoa Joe at ringside, which just goes to show you who was going to face him because he wasn't at ringside for the Hangman and Adam Page match. He was only at ringside for the Swerve match.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hangman. Basically, of course, Swerve ended up picking up the win in a really good match. Though, like those freaking pile drivers onto steel steps.
That famous leg drop thing he does off the rope right into the ramp.
Yeah, that was cool.
He always does that.
Yeah, the 5-star frog. I mean,
everything
was awesome.
He's always gonna put up a great match. All the crazy moves he does.
Crazy, but anyways, Swerve ended up picking up the win.
Swerve stomp
as he should have. Yeah, I love that's a good finisher too. I kind of like it. But the main thing that happens, of course, after it. So after it, of course, Hangman came out. Basically stated it looks like we're still tied because, of course, as we said last week, AEW went back to the ranking system, which I'm actually kind of happy about. Hangman says that he wants a rematch.
Yeah, Swerve told him he beat him twice. Has nothing to lose.
Yeah, it's one. He's like, I don't got to prove anything to you.
He has to not prove.
Yeah, I beat you twice. There's no reason for this to happen again. We don't want to see this happen again. And I agree. I don't want to freaking see that match again. He already beat him twice.
And then Hangman said he can't beat him man to man, which I guess he's saying without remember Brian Cage interfering one of them? It was a no disqualification. I mean, he didn't cheat.
Yeah, he didn't really cheat. It was no disqualification.
Technically, he did cheat.
Yeah. But anyways, Swerve says, you know what? I'm going to face you, but this is the last time. And when I beat you, I never want to hear from you ever again.
That was like a real fighter to me. Bro. Yeah. He didn't have to.
He didn't have to. Yeah. So, of course, it's a number 1 contender match set for next Wednesday.
Next week.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to it. And if they make Swerve lose, I'm going to be freaking pissed. I'm going to be so mad.
Because I'm going to be like, it's 2-1, but Hangman gets the title opportunity.
Yeah.
Right racist. No, I was joking.
Shut up. No.
But no, that'd be great.
No, not at all. No.
And I like Hangman. We're not saying Hangman's a beast. It's just, he already lost twice to Swerve. This is Swerve's moment. But at the same time, I feel like it's way too early for Joe to lose the title. So if Swerve goes, I feel like he'll lose. And
yeah,
so
but
I don't know.
But if he loses,
if Hangman goes on and loses to Joe, that'll give Joe a little more time, and then Joe and Swerve takes it off from him.
Yeah, but
maybe.
If Swerve loses, he has to go back to the back of the line.
Not back of the line. He loses to an
they're going by
guy.
They're going by rankings now.
All right, but if he loses to Hangman, who's going to be at the top, he's not going to go all the way behind like Daniel Garcia, all these other guys.
No, but he's still going to.
He's going to drop a little bit, and he can go and beat Moxley and a couple other guys, and then go right back.
Moxley's undefeated too, though.
Yeah, so he can go and beat Moxley and get right back up there.
We'll see.
It's not everybody's going to be undefeated.
Yeah, no,
you're
obviously.
Have a loss, you build yourself back up.
Obviously,
but obviously, it wouldn't make sense to build him back up again. But he probably, even if he does lose, and let's say if it's like a controversial loss, he probably need only one or two big wins to get right back up there. Like I said, Moxley maybe. Who else is in the title picture? There's plenty of guys.
I just don't want to see Swerve to lose to Hangman. He already beat him twice.
That's the thing. Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
Unless the C-sign happens, what if nobody wins? What if
I'm saying with this match, they don't have to do this match again. It's stupid.
What if something happens like a disqualification, nobody wins? I don't know.
Yeah,
triple threat match.
Yeah, people were saying that it's probably going to be a freaking time limit draw.
Triple threat match would be fire.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice because no guy loses, no guy takes a hit.
Yeah,
and then we'll see what happens in the.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind.
If that happens, I wouldn't mind it, but I would like to see Swerve win.
No, that's what I'm saying. They need to capitalize off of the Swerve momentum now before it starts dying down, kind of like with LA Knight.
But it's because I don't think they probably want to make Hangman lose and try to build him again back up because he just built himself back up. He took 2 losses and built himself back up. That's what I mean about Swerve. If he does lose, which obviously I don't want him to lose, he could build himself up just like Hangman did.
But no, the difference is Hangman had the title already. Swerve didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And at the same time, though, Samoa Joe's only had it for a month and a half. So as he goes Swerve, I don't think he's gonna lose, and it's gonna. I don't know. Swerve takes an L in the title match, and then I don't know what happens there.
Yeah.
Back in the line again. That's the only thing about this. It's kind of like.
I want Swerve to win. If
MJF never got hurt, would he still have the title? Probably. It's kind of messed up a little bit the momentum with it. But obviously, I love Samoa Joe as champion too. Samoa Joe's a beast.
Yeah. And plus, he would hold it for 3 months because he got it back in December. And
that was the end. It was like the 27th.
Still.
Yeah, that's true.
And
still, that's like not little technically. I feel like it's already February.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like he just got it.
It's all right.
He's had one defense against Hook. So it's like he's gonna lose one defense against Hook, who's never even been close to getting a title, main title.
Yeah.
And then lose already. Kind of make him look. I don't know. I feel like I'll make him look weak too. So I don't know. Like we said, triple threat. Maybe something happens in triple threat where he doesn't pin and Swerve and pins Hangman.
Yeah.
Then they do that. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But
that makes sense, I think, to me.
I still don't want Swerve to lose to Hangman.
No,
I think.
But if it's a draw, I wouldn't be pissed. I wouldn't be mad, especially if it does the triple threat thing. That'd be fire.
Yeah, of course. Other than that, the rest of Dynamite was kind of mid, to be honest. We had Moxley versus Jeff Hardy.
This one was pretty decent.
It was okay.
It was okay.
I'm on the side where obviously.
I mean, it had Jeff Hardy. Names. It's just Jeff Hardy's kind of done.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm on the side where I think Jeff and Matt should probably retire soon.
I feel like regular matches. He's not. I feel like if you still put him like, let's say if there's like a ladder match with a bunch of people, he'll probably still put on a show. To be honest,
we'll see.
But if it's like a regular one-on-one match, I don't know. He's like. You can tell he's getting older. He's a little slower.
Down, yeah.
But if it's a ladder match, he only has to do a couple of swanton bells off the ladder to have people be on their feet.
But
that's what I'm
his
saying.
Back at this
age,
I
know, but
I don't think he needs to do that.
That's what he's known for, though.
Yeah, but still.
But a regular match, yeah.
Yeah, Moxley put him to sleep as he should have. And then right after that, he got beat up by members of the CMLL. I think that's what it's called. It's like the Mexican league.
Yeah, I don't know the actual name.
Yeah, but I think it's good because, like, obviously they're trying to gain audience in Mexico. Kind of like what they did when they worked with New Japan. They got some Japanese audience. So I think it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to see what the heck comes out of that. I don't know anybody.
I mean, they have good Mexican wrestlers already, like in AEW.
Yeah, but still, I'm talking about in terms of, like, an actual promotion.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, like, what the heck is going to come out of that. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I know people from that promotion. Oh, hell no. Terrible.
No, but,
excuse me.
What was I going to say? Didn't they face off at I believe they faced off at Rampage, Blackpool Combat Club, and CMML.
Yeah, and in Collision, I think they're gonna fight in Collision.
No,
unfortunately, we don't have a Collision thing because we're filming on Saturday today.
They faced off.
No, they had one match. I think it was Bryan Danielson versus one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Of course, other than that, we also had Hangman versus Toa. I think it's Leona. Yeah. Basically,
one of the members of Mongol Embassy.
Yeah, Mongol Embassy. Which actually, this was a decent match. It was a good showcase for him. Of course, Hangman ended up picking the win as he should. But I think it was a pretty good showcase. I would have probably liked somebody else to face Hangman as to be like his like special guest, but I understand why they did it. Obviously.
What about the freaking corporate Young Bucks?
Corporate Young Bucks are great. This is actually a good thing. Yeah, backstage promo where Young Bucks basically fined a person $500 for not calling them Nicholas.
Like a crew member.
Yeah, for not calling them Nicholas and Matthew. I thought that was funny. Later on in the day, in the night, backstage corporate Bucks, whatever the hell you want to call them. They asked Darby why he's ignoring them, like his phone calls and text messages and stuff, because he wants to face obviously Sting at his last match. Darby says they're focused on the tag belt test for now. And as I said, we can talk about that. We think this is just going to lead to Darby and Sting winning the tag belts, but then losing to the Young Bucks at Revolution. And then corporate Bucks with the tag titles, the heat they're going to bring is going to be so nice.
Fucking so conceited. It's crazy.
Yeah, but it's going to be great.
Yeah, of course. They're going to bring in tons of heat. It's going to be like Dominic Mysterio type heat.
Yeah, tons of heat. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a great decision for them to do it that way. And
then if the Young Bucks win, obviously Sting retires. What's the next couple of tag teams that are like in that picture, you think?
Well, I know they're building up Private Party. And Private Party already beat them once.
Yeah. I would like to see like maybe triple threat tag team, crazy like
that'd be nice.
Like Lucha Bros, obviously.
Yeah. Hopefully by that time, Edge and Christian have recouped.
So.
You don't think they're gonna
fast? Do that? They haven't even had the other match yet.
No, but I'm not talking about within. I'm not talking about by March. I'm talking about like eventually, like within like this year, they're probably gonna do that.
I don't know.
I think so. They're gonna like end up forming the tag team again for like one final run, because I think Ed said he only has like two. Well, Adam Copeland. He only has like 2 more years of wrestling. He said they're definitely gonna have a final run together.
Christian's finally gonna be wrestling tonight.
Yeah.
It's him and then obviously Nick Wayne and Luchasaurus Kill Switch,
yeah.
Versus it was it Brian? No, it was Daniel Garcia and FTR.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's gonna be good. Unfortunately, we can't freaking review it.
Yeah, we can't review it, but I'll watch it. Definitely.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna watch it. Hopefully, it's a good collision. But
the card looks pretty decent.
Yeah, it does. We also had Commander versus Wardlow. Wardlow picked up the win. He ended up beating up Commander, but then Orange came out to help because obviously they're still going to do Roddy versus Orange, which I'm looking forward to.
Undisputed Kingdom, they almost jumped him.
Yeah, it was cool. Wardlow may have injured his knee. They said that he has a partially torn meniscus, which isn't that bad.
It's not too bad, but it's still...
It's only a couple of weeks. He'll be okay. It's not like he needs surgery. Like most of the time with partially torn, they don't really need surgery, so he should be fine with that. Of course, we also had Chris Jericho versus Kyle Fletcher. I thought Kyle Fletcher should have won, but I understand why he didn't.
But Fletcher's he's still young. He's good.
He's a beast.
Coming up too. He's good.
Yeah, honestly, they said they want to go back to like the old AEW. Why not make Kyle Fletcher win? That would have been nice.
No, but it's because they're trying to build up. You already know.
Oh, it's Takeshita versus Jericho.
Takeshita, who came out after and stand down Jericho.
Yeah, they're gonna face
Takeshita's the one they got to build up. That dude.
Yeah,
that dude's good.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I think I'm tired of this Jericho and Don Callis going family for a long time.
Yeah, no, it's been going on forever.
Takeshita needs that singles run and build up to a title.
Well, I think Takeshita's going to win. There's no way he's not going to win against Jericho.
He's beating Jericho.
He better freaking
beat him on that Jericho cruise.
Dumbest thing in the night, I think. This was really freaking stupid, but some people liked it for some reason. Bang Bang Scissor Gang showed up, and they literally just went in the ring and scissored each other, and then that's it.
Yeah.
They didn't really cut a promo. They didn't talk about who the heck their next opponents were going to be. They didn't highlight anything. They just did their slogans.
I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of getting a little tired of the Acclaimed a little bit.
Really?
Not really. But it's not really their fault. Like, they're just they keep throwing random trios matches.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
If they had an actual storyline, like this is technically a story, but it's kind of stupid to be honest. I like the Bullet Club Gold, which I hope they turn on them. They're heels.
Well, yeah, that's the start of the storyline. I think. Yeah, I think the start of the storyline is them together, and then they're going to turn on each other and try to unify those titles, probably, which they should, because there's way too many freaking titles. And Bullet Club World
hopefully gets to win.
I think they will.
Yeah.
They better. I mean,
because Jay White's too good for that.
Yeah, Jay White's way
too good for this whole feud. Even if they do win, he's too good for the trios titles.
I agree. But yeah, that was basically that. I thought the whole freaking segment was stupid because nothing came out of it. It was just a waste of like 5 minutes of screen time. But anyways,
like I said, oh my god, I can't wait to MJF and Adam Cole come back. Because even the whole storyline, the Undisputed Kingdom thing, still a little bit flat without Adam Cole.
Like, yeah, no, you're right because he's the leader. Yeah, but we'll see. But hopefully when he does come back, it does elevate. Because right now, AEW is kind of like in the middle ground where like they're not bad, but they're not good.
I mean, we still got don't forget we still got
what
the hell. Will Ospreay coming. We still got Will Ospreay coming.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fire. Mercedes Moné potentially.
Well, I think that's the major announcement because Tony Khan announced he has another huge
my god!
announcement.
I swear to God, if it's tickets are on sale now for this,
no,
this dude deserves to get.
No, I honestly people think it's the Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, but people thought how many times has people thought one of his announcements was going to be something else?
Yeah.
So at this point, he's the boy cry roof. I won't believe anything till I see what happens.
No, I agree. I mean, I'm on the same boat.
At this point, I'm thinking he's going to announce some ticket sales. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Or some TV deal or something. I don't know.
TV deal would be nice, like the Max deal that everybody was waiting for. That'd be really nice.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I would love that. Either that or Mercedes Moné. That'd be nice. Yeah. But anyways,
there was somebody else they were trying to get.
Okada.
Mercedes Moné. Yeah.
Okada. Yeah. They've been trying to get Okada. But I don't think they're gonna get. I don't think they're gonna get him. By the way, like if you're not.
Actually,
Pro Wrestling Tees took down all of his shirts and stuff. So that's a huge sign he's gonna go to WWE.
Yeah, I saw rumors of him going to WWE, but apparently they'll put him in NXT.
Yeah, I saw.
Which is not bad because you can build up anybody in NXT and they become a superstar before you.
Yeah, but he's already a superstar.
I mean, they did it with Drew McIntyre. They did it with a bunch of people.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, he keeps the
Shinsuke went to NXT. He had a great thing. So it's like it'll probably work because the Reign roster is stacked. So I don't know.
Yeah,
probably gotta build them up.
I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, other than that, we also had Tony Storm sitting ringside for Deonna Purrazzo versus Taya Valkyrie. Purrazzo looked very impressive in this match. I think it's a great way to build up the women's division.
She's looked impressive for the few matches she's had.
But yeah, exactly. It's good though.
And the promo skills.
I'm enjoying it.
She got promo skills.
She does. Yeah. So Purrazzo ended up picking up the win. She made Taya tap. Obviously, they're still building up the Tony Storm versus Deonna Purrazzo.
Revolution, right?
Yeah, Revolution for sure. Women's division in AEW, I'm giving it a thumbs up. It's getting a lot better.
Getting better.
I'm just trying to look at the bright side. Like obviously, like I said, this Dynamite was mid as hell. Like there was nothing really much major other than the Hangman and Swerve, and then of course I said Tony Storm versus Deonna Purrazzo.
Hard to.
Other than that, everything else is just
kind of hard. Like I said, they're dealing with mad injuries from top stars.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
They're dealing with injuries, and they still got a few superstars coming.
Yeah,
obviously Mercedes Moné, Britt Baker come back from injury. Well, not really injured. I don't even know if she's injured. Is she? She probably just take.
No, she just took some time off to take care of Adam Cole. But Adam Cole's been on TV.
That's another. She's a superstar in the women's division.
Yeah,
it's another one. And then obviously we're Ospreay and Okada. It'll get better.
Yeah,
it's gonna get better. They're in a little, not a slump. It's still good. Like it's still really good.
Were in a slump. They're starting to get out of that slowly, but
kind of. That's what I meant. Yeah,
they're starting to slowly build themselves up again, and hopefully they can achieve
their fault. It's kind of like
they keep pushing that the year 2024 for AEW is going to be the best year. So
I mean, think about it. What if in WWE? What if fucking Seth Rollins and Gunther all got injured at the same time?
Yeah,
and then also like Bianca Belair and Charlotte. It's like product's gonna go down when you're missing your superstars.
No, it's true.
You can really do about it.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Although they should be freaking booking way better than what they're doing.
You still got a lot of young stars you can build up.
Yeah,
like obviously you already said Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita though. But it kind of makes sense because they can build up Takeshita.
Yeah, Malachi Black, which
there's not really a young star, but
but there's rumors he's leaving because. Honestly, I don't blame him.
It's kind of like Andrade.
Yeah, I don't blame him at all.
That's that's one thing I don't know if I can mention it real quick because I seen a lot of about a few former WWE superstars that are in AEW kind of want to go back. Yeah, like, it's not only him. There's a couple more I heard.
Yeah, like
Miro, which I get it. They're not being booked right.
Yeah, they're not at all. But so I don't blame.
That's kind of like AEW's fault. That's one fault they can take.
Yeah, for sure.
You already had Andrade leave. Now you might have potentially Miro, Malachi Black.
Exactly.
And who else? We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyways, that's basically it for this week of wrestling. Unfortunately, as I said, we can't really film Collision.
And we're not filming an episode. We're not doing a review for next week either.
Yeah, review for next week. And instead, we're going to have an actual top 10 list of our favorite WrestleMania matches. So we're really excited to bring that out for you guys. We're going to film that right after this. So if we're wearing the same clothes, don't be hating.
Yeah.
We're filming right after this. Anyways. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe as always. We really appreciate all the support that you guys have given us over the past couple of months.
Yeah, we
gaining more
slowly
subscribers.
gaining the subscribers. Yeah.
But again, love you guys. You guys take care. Peace.